Greetings from God's Folly. I'm GhostXRu, and this is my Minecraft Let's Play. I know in media res is an unusual start for a Let's Play series, but this is a hopefully forever world that we started a few years back, and it's the world I feel like playing in. You just got a cinematic tour of the base as of a couple weeks ago. Let's roll some build footage before catching up with past me about the most recent additions. I kind of just jumped right in without explaining anything about the world that I feel like is kind of necessary context if I'm going to try to actually do a series on here. So while I'm gathering some materials and working on a build, I'll just be talking about some of those things. So for one thing, the world itself, we've been in for a few years now. It's basically been the home of our 2-week Minecraft obsession since Caves and Cliffs Part 1. So we've been adding to it off and on for a while. And so that's how I've come to build up all of the stuff that I've shown in episode 0 and that you'll see as we go around the base working on stuff going forward. Yeah. And so then just like a few details about the world, game rules, you play with keep inventory on, fire tick off, mob griefing off, can't be bothered to put up with creepers. Yeah. For me, I play Minecraft like a cozy game. It's kind of how my friends play it too, I guess. We just want to build our stuff in peace. And so, yeah, we just tweak the game how we need to for that to work. To that end, we also use some data packs. The most glaringly obvious one, all of these ropes that I have are from the pack called Catenary. Lets you craft ropes out of different materials. I wish they would just let you in vanilla put a lead from a fence post to a fence post or that sort of thing. Then I wouldn't need a data pack. Anyway, this is all technically achievable with armor stands. Like all this data pack is doing, I mean, I'm oversimplifying, but it is, as far as the visual, just rendering in our invisible armor stands. So it's like, I mean, it's a data pack. It's technically vanilla. And then we also use vanilla tweaks for a few things, including the coordinates that are on the screen, and some crafting recipe tweaks and things like that. The shaders that you'll see me use from time to time are the super duper vanilla shaders, which are inspired by the canceled graphics update from a few years back, which I guess is now probably sort of being replaced by the vibrant visuals. That's what it's called. That they're coming out with now. But anyway, those aren't available on Java yet. And simply put, I don't love playing on Bedrock. Yeah. I'll get a little bit of work done on this. We'll record that in a flashback. And I'll bring you back in a bit, I think. Basically, I'm going for like cobbled together wooden shack sort of thing, using signs and slabs, trapdoors. I think it'll be a little tedious, so yeah, I'll see you on the other side. Alright, I ended up doing more work than I thought I would before bringing it all back in. But over here we have this build. Pretty much finished up. Definitely on the exterior anyway. And as you can see, I decided to do more than just the shack. End up doing more on the garden inside as well. Yeah, also it didn't end up in the time lapse, but I did do the sign thing, as you can see here. Got, you know, like little planks pasted up on the outside. Interior isn't totally finished yet. I want to put some sort of like common area up here. We have a few little bedrooms. I want to do more decoration in this big one at the end. Sort of the lore I've come up with for this build is that it's a sort of abbey for the sort of priest-like figures who take care of this giant tree. And then I also improved the other end of this road, because in coming up with that thought, I decided they must have an annual parade where they bring a flower from that garden all the way through town and over to the cathedral. So I'll just run over and show that path in case I forgot to time-lapse that in flashback. Yeah, so down at this end I cleared out a few trees and wrapped this path around. I might build something. This hole connects to the caves below, which I'll be working in more soon for the bunker that everyone in town went into before coming back. I'm thinking I might add an elevator or something so that there's an access point here. I made this little garden here, and then I put this here. An Enderman placed this grass block before we turned mob griefing off. Yeah. So also along with the new lore, I'm thinking of putting something up here in the altar area. I just have to decide what exactly. Maybe a small tree. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I've been up to. And there's probably already been a clip in here of me doing some mining down below, but I'll be getting back to that. Alright, I'll see you in a bit when we have some progress on making a big cave. Even bigger. Alright, so as you can see, we made some progress on the cave. It's much bigger now. I think the plan is low, large, rectangular-ish buildings for the most part, with like reinforced roofs to protect from falling rocks. Sort of the vision I have. And so cleared out a couple of big flat areas to put a couple of them on. Can be connected by little halls and tunnels and things. So that's what we'll get started on in the next episode. Thank you all for watching this one, especially if you were here for the test episode and came back for this one. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.